Hi, I'm BarbaraMichelle. The scrapbook page I'm sharing today is called Bumper Cars. It's from a trip that we took to Chuck E. Cheese for a birthday party. I'm using papers from a paper pad called Party Day by Crate Paper. I find the papers to be a little bit dark, but I used them anyway because the colors in the paper kind of go with the picture. So right now I'm just cutting out the middle of that striped paper, and you'll see that I accidentally cut too much. So I'm going to take just a little sliver of paper, put some tape on it, and use it as my way to bind it back together. You don't really notice in the final page that it's there, that little rip is there, or tear, cut. Okay, so then I cut down this party hat paper and mounted it on top of that the rest of that striped paper I just cut out. And I'm going to map my photo on the striped paper and then figure out which papers I want to do next. I was just seeing which one would pop more next to the party hat paper, and the red does a little bit, so I'm going to put that down last so it's closest to the party hat paper. The trip to Chuck E. Cheese. We haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in a long time, and it was for a cousin's second birthday. So it was a lot of fun, actually. They had changed things quite a bit. It was way more open, and my girls, they mostly played video games, but when we first got there, they took a round on the bumper cars. This is what the picture's about. My girls and a couple of their cousins just riding on the little bitty bumper cars. So after I matted the photo, I wanted to choose some papers to go behind the photo, and I didn't really like that zigzaggy chevron kind of stripe, so I did pull out this yellow paper with all these little tags in it, and I'm going to use those tags as my journaling. I plan to use just one of them, but I end up at the end just writing in almost all of those tags. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of challenging to figure out what to say in all of them, but they're tiny little tags, so it wasn't too bad. And then I pulled out that music paper. It says "Happy Birthday to You." And I just spent some time deciding which one I wanted to put on top, the birthday paper or the yellow tag paper. And now I'm going to ink the edges of the papers, give them more definition. Plus, I just like the look. I ink the edges of the papers pretty often whenever I remember to do it before I stick them down. So the birthday paper won out as the one to go on top. Now, after I get the papers out, I'm going to add some embellishments. These little star stickers are from the dollar store, or the Dollar Tree store here in the United States. And I just cut them apart on their acetate so I could just move them around and see where I wanted to. But that's pretty much where they go. Those 3/4, trying to make that, the triangle for to focus on the picture. And that's pretty much where I stick to most of the embellishments. Those little stickers come from Hobby Lobby, and I added an epoxy clear sticker on top to make them some faux flare. That one says "Celebrate" in a bunch of different colors, and I did pop it up on a little bit of a foam adhesive. And now I'm just adding these little enamel dot things from Stampin' Up. The colors matched my photo. I'm going to use the red one. Okay, one more of those little stickers. That's just a little birthday hat. And then another one, and that one says "Happy Birthday." And I think I'm going to add more enamel dots. Yes. So 3 around each little star there. Total of 9 altogether. And next is some Heidi shine. It doesn't actually really show up that much on the photo, but I chose a yellow color, or Heidi swap color shine. And I just sprinkled it all around. And I think the next thing is the journaling. So I'm just about done with this layout. It was a quick one. I really enjoyed uh, doing it, even though the colors were a little bit dark for me. I think it worked out in the end. Adding that yellow with the tags really popped it up. So thank you so much for watching. Here are some close-ups of the layout. Uh, Again, thank you, and like and subscribe below.